Hi everybody, welcome back to Hex Token channel. Sorry, a slight delay there at starting. I was doing something, sorry about that. But we are here, Hex Token channel, second live stream for the day. We're doing 2 live streams a day at least. And of course, your host Superman in the house here down from good old Kiwi land, aka New Zealand, aka Aotearoa, aka the land of the long white cloud. Of course, that's the way it is. And we're at the bottom of the planet here, but we're in the future. So you're getting this news from the future. And that, of course, Maximus Maxi token is soaring here. It's currently the 4th of May, Wednesday, 5 p.m. in the afternoon, just about dinner time. And, of course, I do this live feed just before dinner. That's the way it goes. And then, of course, I smash out some cool dinner afterwards. So very cool. Went for a nice walk this afternoon. That was pretty cool. And I'm sure Jim Rat Crypto will be pretty happy about that, since he's got about 250 people, I think, in his fitness challenge on Jim Rat Crypto show. So a big shout out to him. Very, very cool. Let's get into it, folks. We've got lots of stuff happening here. Here is the Maxi price, 20.6 cents. And, of course, the high today, only about an hour ago, it reached a 21.3 cents. Insane. I'm sure Gold Key and the crew at Maximus are pretty elated with that. It was unknown whether the price was going to move up. Obviously, speculation always is in the crypto. But, of course, this is running hot at the moment. And we're going to talk about that in a second. Let's get into the chat first. Say hello, and of course, let us know if you're pumping your maxi bags right now. Brendan's in the house there. Woohoo! X-Gold 202. Turtle Power. 11 days maybe since to mainnet. That's the way to go. X-Gold 202. Maybe mainnet for PulseChain. And with the emoji smashed out, looking super good. Let me just get into the chat there. Make sure audio's up and running. Yeah, I think that sounds okay to me. Let's get into some of the comments here. Brendan says, like, share, subscribe. And for the best content out there, that's right, 2 live streams a day here on Hex Token channel. PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex, of course, are the primary ones. But of course, we cover all these cool tokens that are on top of PulseChain. And of course, a Maxi token is going to be one of those as well. It is also particularly special. It is a derivative project on Hex, of course, using a massive Hex stake to set its treasury value. And this is awesome. So Maximus DAO looking good at the moment, 20.62 cents. Hex token pump incoming. Yeah, so that's true. Hex token pump is incoming, Brennan. We try to have pumps on the Hex price. We're going to check that out in a second. We've got lots to talk about, so we're not going anywhere there. Black squares in the house there will be Maxi a leading indicator. And then Hex, it looks like it is a Maxi dragging the Hex price up. That's interesting. Is that a short-term thing? Is that going to be something in the future? We will see. I'm sure it's pretty interesting as well. Now, don't forget the liquidity sizes of each pool are very different, and there's lots of different other factors. But it kind of feels like that the last 24 hours that the Maxi price is kind of leading Hex up the price pole there. So up and to the right. That's how we like to talk about it. Mr. Froz is in the house. Good morning, sir, from India, and good morning to all. Very nice. I like that, Mr. Froz. AK up and to the right. Nice one, AK. And good morning, drinking coffee here and watching Hex price go up. There's nothing better than that, is there? Maybe sitting out on the Riviera drinking some coffee or something. And, of course, maybe you're on the River Nile in Egypt. Who knows? But you're enjoying sitting back and looking at Hex price go up and to the right. And, of course, Maxi at the moment, absolutely killing it. DB says, woohoo! Francis is in the house as well. Nice hearts there, Francis. And, of course, what up, family? Human Hex Trafficker in the chat channel there. Very, very cool. Okay, Superman stream pump. That's what we aim for, AK. We aim for the pump. Spread the word about Hex Token channel because we are aiming to pump the price just by streaming. That's it. That's all we're going to be doing. Hex Force in the house as well. Sup, Hexkins. Gonzo hops in there. Woo! Good morning from the UK. Big shout out to wherever you are around the world. Let me know in the chat where you are. Just don't have to say country. If you don't want to say country, say continent. Put a continent out there. And of course, if you're in the North or South Pole, especially invitation to you if you're in the North or South Pole. You never know how we roll. J Pond's in the house there. What's up, all? Good to see J Pond, Hex Token channel member. Woo! And looking good. And J Man's in there too. And we're excited. J Man's got the emojis in. I love the emojis on this channel. They really are cool. Let me post a few emojis myself. We've got 11 emojis at the moment, or heading towards 12. Just depends on the number of channel members. So if you want to become a channel member, smash that join button. We've got PulseKins. We've got Hexkins and the Richard Hart Club. 3 memberships help support this channel as we promote these projects hardcore into the future. And with PulseChain just around the corner, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Hello, everybody, says J-Man. Good to see you. And Bull Flag. And now moving up, says AK. missed Maxi, but got PLS and PLSX. Bring it on, says Michael. Nice one, Michael. I think you're in a pretty good spot there. Wall to Wall says Maxi will go down in a week or two, like all the others, says Wall to Wall. Hey, we're going to see that happen, Wall to Wall. We will be covering it if it does. Of course, prices in crypto do get speculated on. And, of course, we're going to find out exactly how the price performs. I've got a little chart for that. We're going to talk about that later. Par Excellent says, G'day all. Hey, good to see you. Big thumbs up. Nice one. And good morning from Paul O'Shea in the house. Good to see you, Paul. And Francis with the love diamonds, the love hearts and the love diamonds. I love it. Good to see Francis. I love Jesus in the chat. Respect the pump. That's right. Respect this pump. Peace. We have peace with the pump. And a form from parts unknown. Yeah, it says DB. DB, you're always from parts unknown. You're a man of mystery there based on the thumbnail. Very, very cool. J-Man USA in the house. Par Excellence in Australia, a.k.a. Oz, a.k.a. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. And Michael O'Keefe in there too. Thailand, looking good. Thailand there. And, of course, some beautiful, rock canals in Thailand. Pretty special place geographically. And we got the emojis in the house. Brennan's got the old, what's that? The Australian flag. Nice Australian. Is that Australian flag? Yeah. Nice one, Brennan. Oklahoma. Woo-hoo-hoo. The prairies. Are you kidding me? Are you on Little House in the Prairie land? Is that Oklahoma? Little House in the Prairie? Are you kidding me? And I grew up on that show. That show was absolutely magic. And of course, what little boy didn't fall in love with the little girl in that show? I can't remember her name now, but it was pretty cool. Colorado in the house is J-Man, and from parts unknown, absolutely human traffic, your mystery too. Muzz says, "Hey, Suitman, how it's going? When do you think Snapshot will be done before launch? As we getting close now, bud." Well, it's hard to say. We say the 50-50 middle of May. So let's say around about the middle of the month. Let's put it that way, Muzz. I think that's probably safe to say. If it is a week later, which is 75%, then we could get it, somewhere between the 15th and the 22nd of May. We say mid-May, but based on 50-50, it's somewhere in that ballpark. I'm just going to say mid to late May is kind of when we might get the fork height and, of course, the main net there. It would be a little bit unfortunate if we keep talking about mid-May every time and it ends up being early June. Hey, but I think it's now says 3rd of June, so who knows? But hopefully mid-May, mid-late May, it's kind of where I'm in the ballpark at the stage. Hexforce says Maxi price doesn't matter right now. You're supposed to hold 15 years. That's true, Hexforce. That is true. So Maxi token is an ownership token. Let's just remember that. But at the moment, it's getting speculated up at the moment. Obviously, was it day 2 of the stake? It's just gone through. I think we're in day 3 now. And GetX, good Arvo, Superman, and family. Woohoo! Hey, good to see GetX in the house with the emojis. And when PulseChain launches, it will be the moon in the house. That's right. The moon will actually have landed on Earth. When PulseChain launches, the moon will actually have landed here on the planet. And of course, we're going to get a lot of disruptions in the crypto market once that happens. That's going to be pretty kinetic as well. Pretty kinetic. That's pretty good. I'm sure Kinetics would love that. May 21st is J-Man. I think that's a pretty good date there, J-Man. I like that date. Where is the foreman? Must it be now? I think it's now. It's probably having a rest. He works very hard. He onboards a lot of people too. I think he's onboarded over 50 people. He's a trooper. It's now in the house. Hello all, Francis. Right, so here's the look. Let's get into it. Woo! We've done long welcomes because I love welcoming the community. But let's get into some of this action here. 20.62 cents at the moment. Look at this chart. This is a 15-minute chart. And of course, this is version 3 liquidity. Maxi versus Hex. And of course, look at this stuff here. All green candles on the indicators. This is the latest and greatest. And of course, market cap 61 million. It says here. It's got liquidity at 940,000. Just remember that number. And of course, the price at 20.6 cents. The high here only an hour ago, and it was 21.31. I was watching the chart all day, so I've been watching this very diligently, very faithfully, and of course, been going up there. 24-hour period. We've got 51 buys and 20 sells. $820,000 of volume. Just remember that in the context. Last 6 hours, 26 buys versus 9 sells, 470. And the last hour, 10 buys, 3 sells. And of course, when we look at the trade information, we can actually see some of the heavy hitters coming in here. Of course, we look at this. We had quite a lot of heavy buyers with $36,000 here, $39,000 here, $16,000 sell, $24,000 buy, $61,000 sell. This was the big sell. And of course, we were at 21.3. Then that got sold into. So that all-time high there got sold into 61,000 sell. But look at this, $107,000 buy came in, and then it pushed us back up to 20 cents. and of course a little sell there, then back up another $25,000 buy, back up to 20 cents. So looking good. 20.06 cents at the moment. So 20.6 cents is where we're at the moment. So that's cool price history there. I love looking at the trades just to give you an idea of what's happening behind the price. So cool. Now there's some even more. This is more important. So we get, obviously, I think there's speculation at the moment. Obviously, you guys, most of you guys do too. If you've been in crypto, you know that's how we roll. It's only been, stake's been going up for what, 2 days now, and of course here's the treasury value. We're going to refresh this. And we're going to go to the Maximus dashboard. I don't think I've got this in the channel there, but I'll post this in the chat just in case you want to check it out. Bam, and you can check that out there. Boom, there it is right there. Hey, Hardy, good to see you. Woohoo, back in Hex House. Hey, Hardy Hexalorian, good to see you. Love your name, by the way. I'm a big fan of sci-fi and Mandalorian. So a big shout out to you. And DJ's posting the carrots. We've got plenty of carrots with the price going up, that's for sure. So here we are. So we've got the treasury value at just under $54 million. And of course, we've got the amount of Hex in there now, 295,104,000. So that's looking pretty cool. That is including the Hex interest in there. So that's cool. The Maxi backing per Maxi. This is the treasury price per Maxi. So 18.3 cents here. I think the market price is still linked to the Hex price. So I think that's going to be corrected. I think Alex K confirmed us for that this morning, so we'll wait. That there really should be saying 20.6 cents, so that's got to be updated by the dev. But the backing per Maxi, I'm presuming this is correct, looks correct, and of course sitting at 1.0026 Hex and 0.715 Hedron. Now remember that Maxi stake locked in a 4x multiplier because that's the every 10 days it goes down by 1x, so they managed to sneak in there. And of course the 4x multiplier on the Hedron. So it's day 883 on the clock. Some of these dates, this is all old, so they're going to have to get rid of that. And the total treasury Hex here, 295,104,000. So definitely growing. This now includes 781,353 Hex accrued. So woo-hoo-hoo, really good. It's doing what it's designed to do. Stake for 5555 and start accruing Hex inflation or interest every single day. Now the amount of Hedron in there, already 210 million Hedron has been minted. This is fantastic. And of course you can see the total estimated Hedron over the life of the stake is at 1.2 trillion almost. So a pretty big deal there. Remember, there's about 74 trillion Hedron in supply at the moment. T-shares, of course, 42,104 T-shares. Now if you actually had some Maxi in your wallet, it would actually show you your T-share, the amount of T-shares that you have based on your Maxi. It would also show your redemption value up the top there if you had Maxi in your wallet. I don't have Maxi in this wallet. This is just a play wallet just for live streaming. And of course, nothing ever goes real through this wallet. Just remember that. So it's just a dummy wallet. So cool. We've got stake start day there, 880, end day 643. And so forth. But the big thing here, of course, is the estimated redeemable amount of Maxi. Man, oh man, 311 to almost $312 million at the moment. That would be 1.7 billion Hex, and of course, just under 1.2 trillion Hedron at the moment. And that's based on these conservative values: 6 Hex per T-share. The current price 18.3 cents for Hex and 1,240 for Hedron. So cool. So what are we seeing at the moment? We're seeing, first of all, as per the title, Ethereum Maxi token price soars above Maximus Treasury price. So if we look at the Treasury price, here it is here, 18.3. And of course, so the price is well above that. Let's get our calculator out. And we're going to go 0.20661 divided by 0.18328. So the market price of Maxi over the Treasury price. And of course, that is 12.5% higher than the Treasury price. That's pretty cool. And of course, we like that a lot. And because we're going to bring over this chart here, give you an idea. Imagine the stake gets staked here. And then, of course, it's going to earn Hex and Hedron over the next 5,505 days. Over time, that's just going to increase the value of the Treasury price. That's kind of like this price here. Imagine that price there being scaled on a chart that looks a little bit like this. And then, of course, the market price of Maxi is going to go above and below. One would expect that over time that it would go above below that. Now, I didn't have enough time to finish that curve. I would have added that curve in for you. but I ran out of time before the live stream started, so sorry about that. But that gives you an idea of the Treasury. You can imagine the market price with another line going up, above, and below. At the moment, it's above it, so that's pretty cool. All right, so cool. That was just a little illustration there. And of course, that's where we're at the moment, looking really good. Now, not only is it above the Treasury price, so which is really positive. That means it's being, I guess you might call that speculative value, and or at least pricing in anticipated future value is another way you might want to look at that as well. The other side, of course, is the Hex at the moment is at 18.25 cents and slowly dragging itself higher as well. As you can see there on the 15-minute chart also, is just broken these two resistances, and it's now just got to a higher price. It was almost at 18.5 cents, just a little bit of profit taking here, but still holding that uptrend. And of course, we previously got up here around about 19.1, excluding the spike in price there from the bot front running. We were sitting at about 19.1. So slow etching our way up is, of course, the case. So if Maxi is at 20.1, let's get out, calculate for the second time. Then, of course, 0.2061 Maxi price on the market divided by the Hex price, which is currently 1823, 0.1823. That means that it is 13% above the Hex price and 12.5% above the Maxi Treasury price. So good 12 or 13% there above those prices. So pretty nice there. And we'll see where it goes to. Where's it going to go? It's got a nice uptrend. Uptrend is your friend. That's what we say. Uptrend is your friend. That's what we say here at Hex Token Channel. Never mind about the singing, man. I'm not going to go on to Amigo. You guys want me to go to Amigo and start singing this crap. I'm not doing that. We're just going to stay on this channel and get lit with PulseChain news. That's what we're going to do. PulseChain, ping. PulseX, ping. Woohoo! I can't wait for Lit's next show. That's going to be so good. My life is awesome. It's good to see the guy back, man. Big shout out to that guy. Lots of love. Michael O'Keefe says, how do you think Uniswap will go and compared to PulseX, says Michael? Well, that's a big question. You drop, smash, bang, boom, right in the price analysis. Smash, Michael, boom. All right, so cool. How do you think Uniswap will go? Well, I just think that PulseX will take some of the load off. That's definitely going to take some volume. But PulseX might also expand the total market of DEX volume as well. And I've said that many times in previous streams. So, if we're doing 4 or 5 billion daily volume amongst all the DEXs, PulseX could do, you might get 50%, might even get the total amount, could be super, I call it a super DEX, could even break down that. Hey, the world's the oyster. Could it get to half of Binance volume? Could it even get as big as Binance volume? Where is the top here? We're talking about super tokenomics. So let's see where we get to. But in any case, if let's be real conservative, let's say it gets to 25% of DEX value. That's pretty good. That's going to be like 1.5 billion. Let's target for that first of all. But hey, the tokenomics is so superior. Biggest airdrop in crypto history, biggest yield farming, deflationary tokenomics from the beginning, buy and burns, and of course the bridge opening up, and much more on top of that. Liquid loans, other cool dApps out there like Fiat and other things, Aave forks. There's lots of stuff coming. And of course, yield farming, third-party tokens. It just goes on and on and on, Michael. So I'm pretty bullish, let's put it that way. And, when you give 195 million wallets in airdrop, and let's say a third of those active, then, of course, man, oh man, you're going to see them coming over. That could be pretty good for PulseX and reignite a whole new bull wave. It's going to be pretty fun to watch PulseX play out. Now, Alex is in the house. Woohoo! I want these carrots, not these ones, says Brennan. That's pretty funny, the diamonds, yeah. Property reviews in the house. Good info today. Love an X community. A property review. Appreciate that. Big shout out to you. Peace and love out there. Davis is in the house. Woo! Hey, good to see Davis. Hex Token channel member. Got to give Davis the hats off. It's got the old think cap on. Hex God says 45 watches. Let's hit that like button. Woo! Yeah, we've got 26 likes. We can smash it out. There's going to be more people watching later on. So 50 people watching now. Definitely get in there and smash that like button. Let's just take a second to do that. 1, 2, 3, boop, and 1, 2, 3, boop. Just that's for the late ones. That second one was for the people that were late. Should I do a third one? 1, 2, 3, boop. Just smash that like button, folks. Let's get to. We're going to try and get to 100 during the live stream. So we're only at 26. We've got a long way to go. Hex God says, how many streams will you be doing, and how long will they be when PLSX launches? I don't know, Hex God Turtle. I don't. Mate, are we going to move to a syndicated show like Discord Syndicate on here? We could very well do that. I kind of think that's not really this channel. I think Craig Wadding on Gen Hex is moving to like another Discord syndicate channel. He's just killing it on the weekends there. What amazing panel shows that Gen Hex, Craig Wadding has had on his Sunday streams, or Saturday streams at his time, Sunday my time, and he's been absolutely killing it. So big hat off to Craig Wadding, Heinz Crypto, and of course it's now killing on that channel, getting some great content creators on there, and it's really cool to see. Old Generation says, hello people, woohoo, hello, how are you today? Says Lives Beneath. Let's go, let us go. Drum roll. I'm feeling good. Drum roll. Hello all. Hex, Hex, PLXX for the win. I love it. Lives Beneath, you got me with that, man. I love it when Lives Beneath comes in with that. Rich Grill's in the house. Hey, Rich Grill. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, oi. Aussie, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. That's a big chant out to you Aussies. There is a Kiwi version as well, but I haven't said it for a long time. 24-hour streams, says Brennan. We could move to 24-hour streams. That is possible. The Bitfinex says, burn, baby, burn. Absolutely. And I'll bring you coffee, Superman, says Brennan. Yeah, I think we're going to have to have more than just me on the live stream. If we're going 24-hour, 24/7 for PulseChain, that'd be pretty incredible. We might have to get a few other faces on this channel, that's for sure. Let's go. So this is where we are there. We've had a look. We're 30% above Treasury and above Hex. So Maxi is really climbing. Let's have a look at Hedron. Hedron is at 1,200. So just sitting at the same place, has been there for, what did I say, about 11 days. They're just chilling along the bottom there. It'll be interesting. When it does move, it will move. And let's see where it goes at this stage. So obviously the momentum's fallen out there, but after like 85% pullback, that's typically an accumulation area, 85% pullback. But once again, we'll just have to see how it goes in the next wee while. There are a lot of other projects before PulseChain. And, of course, grabbing the attention at the moment is Maxi. And, of course, PulseDogecoin also is grabbing a fair amount of attention. You can see that price chart coming up there. Now, interesting. PulseDogecoin up here. I'm going to get rid of the trade there so you can see the full thing. We had this nice, massive rally up to $5. And then, of course, we came down. We rallied back up to $4.32 on PulseDogecoin. Remember, like Hedron, this is also on a 100-day launch phase. And of course, like Hedron, it is an airdrop to Hex T-share holders. For PulseDogecoin, of course, you have to have T-shares as of the date, the 20th of April, to qualify. If you've got stakes after that, they won't qualify. Just remember that. But of course, you can get into the Hedron while the claim phase is on. Now, the other thing, of course, is that this price got to here. And when it started doing this, I thought that's quite bizarre behavior. It looked quite weird. We talked about that in the first live stream. And this slowly started falling off. And, of course, I thought, oh, man, it's going to collapse at some stage. Anyway, I was talking to somebody online, and they wanted a bit of help with their Pulse Dodge. So I helped them out a little bit. And, of course, what happened here was they were sitting here just before this collapse here. And I think it was about, it was a little somewhere in here. I can't remember where. But, of course, I said to them, hurry up and let's get it going. And I go, just feeling like it's going to go. So they ended up selling anyway. They're just a modest account, and they end up selling. And then just after they did it, bam, maybe just, I don't know how many trades, but it was this one here just collapsed down, and it got sold down all the way down to $2.66. So that's pretty crazy stuff. And then it started rising back up here. Now it's back at $3.21. Pretty good price, right? But man, what volatility is in there at the moment. But this was your sign that it was likely to have a price sell. This was very entertaining there. And, of course, it did fulfill that expectation and bounce back. But now it's bounced back to $3.21, performing pretty well if you think about it. If you look at the daily, the price is still looking pretty good. Look at that on the daily there. That's still looking pretty good. We'll see there. It's got a nice hammer here. So we'll see how that processes. If it finishes like that, that's kind of bullish, especially if it gets smaller as well. That could be quite a good doji there. So pretty cool on there. I hope you guys are enjoying your free airdrop on PulseDoge. The other thing, of course, is I don't think there's that many now. What have we got? Still 3.3 million. It's actually been tracking up pretty nicely, I think. Remember, 12 million is the maximum on PulseDoge. And, of course, we can go to the contract details. We'll go down to the function. There's a function number 9, number of claims. 13,087 people have claimed. I haven't checked the amount on the snapshot, but let's say it's 91,000. That's a pretty good result. So 91, 13 over 91. is about 14.3% of people have claimed. So we can safely say over 14% of stakers have claimed, and there's still about 87 days left. So a long way to go on that. So that's cool for PulseDogecoin. I was going to pick up Hedron just quickly to see where that is, just on the claim phase, just to let you guys know. If you have Hex T-share stakes, the launch phase is still on for Hedron, so you can still claim that Hedron airdrop. 2 days and 18 hours to go there. You just have to go to the DApp on the DApp page there and click the Hedron DApp. Boom. And you'll be able to do that. Okay, I think it's because I got the zoom on my screen. Yeah, there we are. So there we are. Just connect your wallet up. You'll see your stakes on the right here. Just hit the claim button. You don't have to hit the mint button unless you're wanting to sell them or something. Just hit the claim button, and that's going to put that 4x bonus claim for the life of the stake. The other thing, of course, if we go to the home page, we've got 2 days and 18 hours to go for the 4x bonus. After that, it's going to go down to 3x volume bonus, then down another 10 days later down to 2x, etc. So we really are getting into the last third of the launch phase, so about 33 days to go, basically. So getting down there, folks, on that one. Going to be interesting to see whether we get a little price pump on Hedron after the claim phase is finished. That would be interesting. Let me know your thoughts on that. So cool. So lots of exciting stuff happening there. The other one I was going to quickly look at, but we'll get back to the Hex price, the Maximus price. Then we're going to jump over to PulseDoge, not PulseDogecoin, the one we just talked about, the airdrop, but PulseDoge. We're going to jump over to that and have a look at that. Before we do that, let's get into the chat there. Hardy Hexalorian says, saw that Godwell sold 1,000 ETH for USDC, is sitting heavy in USDC to send Hex price to all-time highs in preparation for the PulseChain. Yeah, well, it's definitely a possibility that Hardy Hexalorian, we did talk about that a little while ago, and yeah, it might happen that way. We will see. Sam and SB's in house with the emojis, looking good. Good night. We'll listen during early morning drive. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate that. Vegemite says DB Cooper. I had actually not today, but yesterday I had Marmite on my toast. I didn't have Vegemite, but I had Marmite. Hey guys, woo! Good to see Brizolgi in the house. Howdy, Briz. Nice. So we got Brizolgi there. I'll help you with the 24-hour live stream. Yeah, Brizolgi is slowly creeping on as one of the content creators. He's on. How many channels are you on now, Briz? Must be a few. But congratulations, man. You're awesome, and we look forward to seeing you do more stuff. The other thing, of course, is that we might eventually get Red Squirrel on as well. Come on, Red Squirrel. You know you're out there. You're doing some cool stuff. So let's get you on somewhere. We gotta pull him on. We gotta just encourage Red Squirrel to get out there too with those awesome strategies that he does with the cool chart. So definitely got to do that. What's else we got going there? Empty Corner says bags getting pumped. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, absolutely. And we should actually say, I'm going to do a poll here. Let's do it. Wait a minute. Let me say, have you got some Maxi bags being pumped right now? Hopefully right now. All right, cool. Yes, no. I might buy some, right? Yes, no. Okay, cool. I think that's okay for the poll. Hopefully the poll's all right. Doing it on the fly like that. Boom. Yeah, get into the poll. Let us know where you sit on that one. Cool. All right. So we've got DB says, DB Cooper can be a good sign if Godwell puts his hex. We go to 80 cents. That's true. I'm not sure how much he's got. 1,000. I think he had a couple $1 million on that, didn't he? 2.8 million, is it? So let's jump over the Hex price there. Hex is there, and we're going to pull up. I don't know if I have it on there. Let's pull this up, and we're going to go to Uniswap, and of course USDC. I think he's got 2.8 million. Is that what you said? I think that's right. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this adds the slippage on there. Might just do. So that would be 15 million Hex there. And of course the 3.62% slippage. Obviously you'd probably do it through natural 1 inch there. $133 indicative fee there for the trade. But that's pretty cool. Woohoo! What did that take the price to? 19.0 cents. Is that what it's saying? 9.0 cents for the price. That's pretty pretty modest, really. That's not too bad. All right, cool VIP. What else we got going there? Woohoo, Francis. And MT says, yes, I've seen this information before. The inverse Rhino, says MT. All right, let's get it. Gwei is 53 at the moment. At least it's come back a little bit. Still on the high side, but still come back a bit there. And Park Sense, what other airdrops are scheduled for PulseChain? I know Kira and Huracash. There are bound to be a few. I think there are others. I actually was going to make a list of them, but there are a couple others out there. Some of the new projects are definitely looking at airdrop. But of course, with that, we need to be very careful as they come out. Especially, I hope they just airdrop into the wallets. Stop making us having to log, accounts in. Just do the airdrops to the wallets, for goodness sake. Just let people know. Obviously, we're still, even with airdrops to the wallet or other forms of claim, you still got issues around contract interaction. So it doesn't really go away in some ways. So yeah, hopefully we'll get more better stuff like that. We need some good Solidity coders out there. Let us know in the community if you know of good Solidity coders that are reporting on the contracts. Because as far as I know, I don't know any of the content creators that are out there are Solidity coders. The closest one I know that I've seen so far is Top Gun Hexadian, and he's a coder, but not a Solidity one. At least he's got coding background, and he's got mathematician background. But apart from that, I don't know any of the content creators. Let me know in the chat if you know of any of the content creators that are Solidity coders that have do stuff like that. Stake Hex says, love the new haircut, Superman. Love you. You work tirelessly teaching us there's a special place in heaven for what you're doing, brother. I appreciate that. That's awesome. So cool. Lice Beneath says, a little Marmite and Vegemite with butter on toast is the best, but not for everybody. Yeah, and not every day, I would suggest too. Sometimes I like to maybe have some toast and that, and of course that smell of toast is great in the morning, especially on a sunny day. But also I like to have, maybe some. I don't have this very often, but bacon and eggs is pretty cool when having that as well. DB Cooper says, be careful with airdrops. Superman is right. Just drop them into our wallets. Yeah. It's probably a better way of doing it, but yeah, we'll hope so. StakeX says, these gas fees are a joke on Ethereum, coming in with small cash tonight of 1K, trying to buy Hex while watching your favorite YouTube Hex token, says StakeX. Yeah, what is the Gwei at the moment? It's like I said, it's 53 there at the moment, 53 on the Gwei. Do we have Gwei on the streamers one? I thought we had Gwei on this. I thought they had Gwei showing up on this menu. Maybe I've done the menu. But yeah, we'll pull up the Ether scan. Ether scan, boom, and we're going to go to gas tracker, boom, and of course there is the Gwei. So that's cool. So swap at the moment, it's about $26 on a Uniswap Vision 3. Do they have any others there? Oh, they do. Uniswap Vision 3 swap, Balancer swap 828, 26 Bancor. What else we got? Uniswap Vision 2. $21 to $22. So definitely cheaper on Vision 2 there. So yeah, Vision 3, 26. Getting lower though. But ideally, hopefully it gets back down to like there at 44. Woohoo! Do your trade. 44 is not too bad given the Gwei lately. That's $22.69 on V3. And that's probably about as cheap as you're going to get there. What's that 2% of your value that you're going to do if you're going to do $1,000? That's 2%. That's 2%. I think that's right. Yeah. Cool. Let us get into that, and we're going to jump back to Maxi here. Looking good. It's quieted down a little bit. Let's have a look at the trade history. Yeah, we had 107,000 buy. That really kept things going. And then another 25. That was really powerful. Just a little sell there. Calm down for the moment. The price has definitely calmed down. And there we are. Looking good. Setting some stuff. Right, now, what haven't we done? You know it. We haven't done it. We haven't done two things that I've got on my list. We haven't checked the Maximus team here. Now this was from the 3rd of May. Maximus is currently the 3rd largest Hex stake shareholder, and I like to reiterate that, number 16 Shark, number 30 biggest staker. Obviously there's 14 sharks there, 14 whales and 95 sharks that are staking Hex, and of course this is number 16 in the Shark League, which plus 14 whales equals 30. So number 30 spot there, largest Hex shareholder. So that's amazing. And of course, 42,000 T-shares, amazing stuff there. Now, to become a shark, you need about 10,500 T-shares. So that's gives you context there. Our team is working on getting Maxi correctly listed on all the token listing sites. this should allow you to see the dollar value in MetaMask soon. That's cool. I don't know if I see it. I don't even know if I can see that on there. Have I got it? No. Oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah, can't see the dollar value there at the moment, so they're working on that. PulseChain launch is right around the corner. The Maxi you hold at snapshot will be copied and hold redemption value from the Maximus stake on PulseChain. Stake your Maxi now, pre-PulseChain, get launched to double up. So that's the thing, man. You're going to get 2 for 1, just like everything else on Ethereum. But for Maxi, you're going to get 2 for 1. And that's why I've got the title there. Ethereum Maxi token price soars above Maximus Treasury price and Hex price before PulseChain airdrop. So definitely that is cool. I'm going to just refresh my browser there. It looks like it's out of date. Let's have a look here. 51 likes though. Smash the likes. We need to get 100 likes. So smash the likes there, folks. If you haven't smashed it, we've got 52 likes. So definitely do it. It's easy to do. Just go beep. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Hey, by the way, after the live stream 1 today, we actually hit 4,200 subscribers on here. So a big thank you to everybody for subscribing. Really do appreciate that. And as you guys know, I'm pretty faithfully doing my live streams and covering Pulse and PulseX and Hex. And so I'm doing what I say. I'm not just saying what I'm going to do. I'm doing what I say. So get into that, folks, and show that support in it as we go. Now we've got 37 votes. 37 votes. We've been up for 7 minutes, so we'll finish this in 3 minutes, and we'll finish this poll. So 3 minutes to go for the poll. We've got 56 likes there. Keep smashing those likes. Anyway, so we're going to keep going through some of the. This is on the Maximus Twitter feed. So Dipcatcher was live yesterday. We watched that. He did a lot of those updates on here. Obviously, the market price looks like it wasn't quite correctly done. And of course, he wasn't used to having so many people watch him. I think it was about 40 people or something like that. So that was pretty fun for him. And then the mint Hedron function has been run, locked in a 4x multiplier bonus. So that was really cool. So if you're a Maxi staker, that's really, really important. Obviously, so much more added value. And whatever happens to Hedron, at least that volume bonus is locked in for the life of the stake. 5,555 days. Remember, you're getting about one Hedron per B share per day served. So that's 5,505 days served. It's pretty big. And of course, you're getting now the 4x volume bonus on top of that. That's pretty awesome. So that's pretty powerful stuff. So that was good news. And of course, with the 4x Hedron bonus and without AMR bonuses, the minimum mintable Hedron for Maximus stake is just under 1.2 trillion Hedron. So that's probably going to end up being higher, assuming an AMR bonus happens. I'm still in question about that. Because you're going to get over 50% of the lending versus the minting, but maybe over 15 years, maybe that's going to happen at some stage. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Now, obviously, when people get in liquidated loans, they go into HSI stakes. We could see some big burning there. That's a scenario that we could think about. So imagine HSI stake getting in there and people intentionally burning, like bidding. So only the winning bid on a stake gets gets burnt, the Hedron. And that gets Hedron off the market. So it's going to be fascinating to see that, if there's any gamification around the burning on the Hedron token. That would be a pump metal. It would have to be pretty big, though. And so that way, I don't really see a scenario quite like that. But hey, who knows? Who knows what happens out there? We've got about 74 trillion Hedron at the moment. And, of course, we need to probably burn get quite a bit burnt over time. Either that. The alternative, of course, is that we have an active liquid Hedron. In other words, not really moving. And if you can get a place, a culture like that, it's pretty hard in markets to get that. That's why Hex is created, right? Hex is created to get Hex off the market to get a scarcity into the play. And of course, that's a multi-year process, right? So maybe a 4 or 5 year process to get that up and to its fullness. So it's going to be fascinating for sure. All right, so we've got T-Share there. Let's jump through some of this here. A couple of price comments, of course, about Hex. The price of Maximus started to rise. This was 13 hours ago. So the price of Maximus started to rise versus the Hex price. So that was pretty cool. And it kept going up there. A premium just kept getting bigger, getting above Hex. At the moment, it's like 13%. Maximus is top 10 most influential in Hex on Twitter. So that was cool. We'll just jump onto there. See Maximus in there, number 9. So looking good there. I had never even seen this, to be honest. So that's cool. We've got Hodl Dog there at number 13. So Motley up there as well. We've got Joker in there. Man, oh man. I've never even seen this. I'm going to have to look for this thing. This is crazy. And I've never seen this one, so we're going to have to check that out. How do you get yourself in there? That's cool. Anyway, jokes aside, that's what we're going. Hex is the way in the house. So Hex in the way just reached 1,000 subs. Of course, that was awesome. It appears we have a large movement to make tiny 555 stakes. These Hexicans apparently have not watched my staking videos on YouTube, or there is a good chance of a lot of stakes of these stakes will never end stake, buy and burn. Do they not know about buying? I don't know what that is about. That's a retweet there, so that's a bit off topic, but pretty cool. Top 3 most engaged on as well. I have no idea what this is. We got Wales only there. Jenkins number 2. Number 3 is Maximus there. Oh, this is tweets on Twitter. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, that's cool. We got Rackham at number 4 there. I covered Rackham's tweet on the Pumpamentals. Alexandra, Hexologist, Pirate, and Hex Wales only there. Some interesting stuff there. So that's pretty cool. What else? We got conservative numbers around the staking value. I talked about how awesome that is already. Name a currency 100% backed by better assets than Maxi. I'll wait. I love the attitude. I'll wait for you. Maximus, are you not entertained? Yeah, Maximus broke 19 cents 5 hours ago. That was cool. 2 new Maxi all-time highs in the house. 6% premium over Hex and 19.3. So that definitely should put this over the not just Hex but the Treasury price as well, which we covered earlier. Maxi is the best token to hold going into PulseChain launch, fully backed by a max yielding Treasury of Hex and Hedron. Primary liquidity pool bonded to Hex instead of USDC or ETH, and full PulseChain app support. What else we get onto? I think that was it. I've got run out of my place here because I've got to go from the other end now. So this was 1 hour ago. Maximus hit 21 cents and 16% premium over Hex. Pretty cool. I think that's kind of the highlights there. Yeah, I've done everything there. So that's cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that straight from their Twitter feed. And at the moment, it is at 20.7 cents. Heating up here on Maximus. And, of course, what's Hex doing? Hex is at 18.3. So I'm going to scale that up, 18.3, trying to get up to 20 cents. Man, we smashed that 22 cent range. Man, oh, man, we're going to be having good times. It's going to be up in that 28 cent range. And the higher the level is before we get to PulseChain news about the fork height or the launch phase, the better that's going to be. Hey, let's take a moment to listen to Richard Hart just about that, because I always like to bring him in as a sponsor of the show. He's not a real sponsor, but I live in Fantasyland, and so it's a good time to listen to that. So let's hear him on the time frame for PulseChain and PulseX. So let's hear that now.
Since we're targeting mid-May, he would have been launching PulseChain on his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So
well,
we like May 14th, and we'll
we're close. It's basically like the final step is like staging to where you practice the things that need to happen for mainnet, and then see if you can get anything to screw up, and do that over and over again until it's going to be fine for mainnet. So we're not in staging yet, but we're getting close. Like SAC totals it's looking really good. The AMM bot now works against basically all the Uniswaps, which is nice. What else? Is that it? Yeah, so like it's DevOps, which is making the launch stuff work right. And then AMM's pretty much done. Well, I got to analyze what AMM did. So we still have to see what the outcome of the logic has done and make sure that it makes sense. So now, I mean, mid-May, we're targeting it.
I'm
50-50, mid-May, 75% a week later, maybe. I don't know. I think we could do it. It's really, they're unknown unknowns, so we're close. We're running out of stuff to do. We're really running out.
All right, so that's cool. That's from Richard Hart. That's the latest video on the update of timeline for PulseChain. So that was cool. We just like to drop into that. Let's jump a few things in the house here. We've got a couple comments. Guys, I think Mother's Day is on the calendar, says Human Hex Trafficker. Just dump, Stake Hex says, just dump my free money of PulseDoge straight into Hex. My opinion, the dump that is happening now will never come back. Not financial advice. Hey, well, you can't go too wrong with Hex, can you there, Stake Hex? What's up, family? Says Miles of Crypto. Good to see you in the house. 18.25 cents. Yes. 18.25. Hexgoto says if we buy Maxi right now, even later, is that Maxi part of the 5 stake? It is. So Hexgoto, the Maxi token is the ownership token whoever holds the Maxi holds the ownership of that 555 super stake. So basically, if you hold part of that, you're basically won a number 30 whale. 30 top staker then, if you own a share in that. So there's a bit of glory in there for Maximus. The other thing, of course, is you are also number number 16 shark. So there's a way of being a hex shark there. Hey, we've got our poll in, 51 votes. I let it go over 6 minutes, so let's end the poll on that. And just going to take that off there. Let's end the poll and see what the poll says here. Okay, have you got some Maxi bags being pumped right now? AKA the Hex. I've got to get on the Maxi price for that. Look, 21 cents. That's awesome, man. This is the key thing too. We've only got 1.3 million Maxi in the pool, and we've got 3.6 million Hex in the pool. So liquidity is at 950,000. So we're almost at $1 million of liquidity. 21 cents. That's pretty cool. Anyway, back to the poll. Have you got some Maxi bags being pumped right now? Which the chart looks like that, pumped. And of course, yes, 52%. So 52% out of 51. That's 25 people approximately got their bags being pumped right now. So they're loving this chart. So we know that at least out of 75 people watching right now, 25 at least are getting pumped. So that's a third of the audience. That's pretty hilarious. And of course, no, 39% is 39%. So it's 4 and 4 in there. And I might buy some of those 7% as well. So just if you're going to buy some, just make sure you're not too much into the pump. If you know what I mean, you don't want to buy the top of a pump. Just be careful out there. But Maxi is doing very, very well at the moment. And of course, what's that? That's a premium. Let's do the premium over Hex. Hex is at 1827. Let's do a real-time premium. Of course, 0.2102 divided by 0.827. So 15% above Hex price at the moment. Maxi is a 15% premium. That's pretty impressive. But remember, that is quite a bit over the treasury value. The treasury value is there. Let's refresh the treasury page just to get that update. But that is the treasury value is pretty close to the Hex price. So at the moment at least. Over time, this is going to separate. This backing per Maxi will separate over time. So we'll wait for that. So yeah, that's showing 18.5 essentially. So 18.528. So cool. This one is not correct, by the way. This one here on the right. So just take that into account. Let's see what else we got in the house there. What's up, family? Miles of Crypto says. And good to see you, Miles. And of course, if we buy Maxi right now, I think I answered that one. I'll hold my PLSD. If she pops later, I'll make gains on both chains. Empty coin, that's right. I mean, it's speculative meme coin. There's not that big a supply at the moment, 3.3 million coins. Hey, PLSD might do some crazy stuff. And of course, it's going to get copied to PulseChain. So it's going to be 2 copies. There's going to be liquidity on both sides. So there's demand and supply there. But hey, it may very well do that. So we obviously, when it was down at $1.50, $2, people were like, oh, I don't know if it's going to get much higher than this. And it went up to $5. So, you know, you just never know. The listing price was $1, remember, in liquidity. And it's currently sitting, PulseDogecoin sitting at $3.16. So still holding up there. Definitely getting a bit more volatile though, but still at $3.16. So we'll see where it gets to. And this doji looks not too bad at the moment. We'll see where that ends. So yeah, why not? Let's say Hexotus, thank you. That's what I thought, just for making sure. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice. X6 Dex 16 says sold my PLSD at 194. Bought Hex minted Maxi. Not looking back. Says Hex Dex. And Bob, well, so this is a good point. So everyone they place a bet. You know, you sell something, you buy something, and you're going to have a certain probability of success. And sometimes it might work out, sometimes it won't. Sometimes one strategy would have been slightly better. But if you're kind of winning on any of the strategies, then you're happy, right? As long as you're winning, then you're happy. That's probably the way to look at it. And Bob's good with the emojis, looking good. I had a few, says Hextex. RDM says we could be roughly 10 days away from mainnet. That's true. So mainnet's not too far away. Let's have a look at the Hex price. Oh, look at that Hex pump. Woohoo! Nice, 18.46. It looks like it's gonna try and go. And is Maxi leading the way? That is the key. Let's go to the daily on the Hex chart there. We are pumped here, folks. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Hex Token channel. Welcome to your host, aka Suitman, aka Richard Hart Maxi. I heard some content creators talking about, no, don't be Maxi on Richard. Get into these other coins. Like, I like to talk about the other coins, but ultimately Richard Hart coins are going to be the best of the best, man. And of course, that's why we're Richard Hart Maxi channel. You're playing probability. You can speculate, you can even gamble, but we're playing probability here. And of course, we're in the best tokenomics, the best ecosystem on the planet. We're just sitting back laughing ourselves at how much of a genius we are. And of course, it's about to drop. It's all about to drop. And then later on, we're going to be sitting on X Island and laughing ourselves next to our PulseChain super yacht. That's what's going to happen. PulseChain super yacht over there. And that's what. All right, enough FOMO pants on. I got my FOMO pants, but it's fun times, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so here we are with the Hex chart there. That's on the daily, so we're looking really nice, man. Look at this green line that I put in there. Is it finally going to happen? Is it finally going to do something like this? Remember, this is the day. Their target there, 20 to 22 cents is our next target, and then 28 to 30 cents, and then 35. And after that, man, moon math. Top Gun Hex DM would say moon math is going to play out. It's going to be pretty cool. But that first blue vertical line is the middle of May, 15th of May. I think it's the 15th. Let me double check. 16th of May on that one. And then the next one is the 23rd. So just a day different from my other chart. But that's definitely in play. Let's have a look at the amount of days. Of course, people have been saying it in the chat, but it's always good to see it visually. 11 days. And then, of course, if it is 50-50, Richard said on that video, 50-50 is this day. And, of course, 75% a week later. So they were looking at the 18 days away. Now, I think worst case scenario, let's go worst case scenario. I think worst case scenario is the 1st of June or something like that. And that's kind of the worst case scenario. But I'm feeling pretty good about a May launch. And of course, Richard's been consistent in 3 live videos. I've got all those videos. I'm not going to play them now, but he's been live in all those videos consistently about May. And he's really stopped saying 2 months. Really stopped saying 1 month. I think he did say it with one of the videos, but I really think he's really pulled that back. I think they're getting pretty close. We know that everything's looking pretty good. V3 liquidity looks like it's almost over the line there. He's got to review that, but it's about it. Other than that, really, it's just staging, right? Just staging for the launch. And those SAC balances look like they're getting there. There were a few little changes this morning with the latest version. You can find on the community tab if you want to go check your SAC balances there for Pulse or PulseX. But yeah, looking kind of cool. The whales are chattering. The only wild card that we have, only one that concerns me is the so-called 3 arrows state coming out on the 9th of this month of May. So we'll see what they do. That's the timing for them is perfect. You couldn't have dreamed for a better time for them. And of course, we've seen what they've done with other markets, so we've just got to be a bit cautious with there. That's the only wild card there as well. So they've got, I think it's 1 billion. I don't know how much interest is in there. I didn't check, but I think it's a 2-year stake. So probably got quite a lot of Hex in there. The other thing, of course, is they also would have Hedron. The other thing they also would have, they may end up doing ratio trading, something like that. We'll just have to wait and see what they do with that. But we're just got to keep that in the back of the minds. They are sitting out there as well. They're not really long-termers as I would consider Overwatch and Rack and Rochelle to be, or a couple of the other institutions names that have been thrown around in the past. So we'll just have to see what they do there. I think their total bags is about 2.6 billion. I think their total bags. So they're definitely one of the top, 2 or 3 there. I'm not sure how Rackham's got so many wallets. I'm not sure how many he ranks there, but it's pretty decent. I don't do, I watch the basic stuff of whale watchers. I don't, it's not a religion for me to watch them. But just it's nice to keep tabs on a couple of them every now and then with those big candles when those big candles come out. So 18.46 on Hex. Let's see what else we got going here. Let's have a look here. Did I get that far back? I did. Hopefully in staging phase next week, says Hex God Turtle. Me too. RH for the win, says Lies Beneath. Absolutely. Let's go. Maxi, says Empty Corner. Awesome, says DB Cooper. Love it. And DB says, I sold half my PLSD at a good price and the other half will let her ride. Nice one, DB. That's a nice strategy. Hey, that's a good thing. So if you're a bit worried about strategies, 50-50 strategy is often a good strategy, right? So maybe you get, you buy Hex now, you get that on the chain, you keep half your Hex on PulseChain and then you ratio trade the other half. That's one strategy. There's all sorts of strategies with 50%. That's quite good if you're undecided. If you have 50-50 strategy, a great way of going about it. So good comment there by DB. Rockets are in the air, says Lies Beneath. They certainly are. Stake Hex says, if anyone was running, if Superman was a genius, Stake Hex says, nice one, appreciate that. And James Bond's in the house there, woohoo, with the rockets emojis. RDM says, I think once we get to the 9th of May, Hex will start mooning hard. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to all the tokens on the ETH chain close to the mainnet. I think that's a really good comment too. So even though we've got this wild card, that wild card stake, I certainly think it may also help to spur some demand on the demand side. So that's kind of cool. But we'll see what they do with that. I just don't think they're going to restake. They may do ratio trading or something. We will find out on the other chain. There's going to be a lot of buyers, so hopefully we might be able to absorb any impact they have, depending on where they do a sell down. If they do a sell down, that would have a dampening effect. They may very well play for the long game because that makes more sense. And if they think play a bigger multiplier is better to have on PulseChain, have both chains running, I think that would be a much smarter play. This is not their ordinary project where they can just dump on and then the value is not going to recover and move on. So it's something for them to think about. Hex Hodl, the Hodl generation's in the house there. What is that? Is that some animals, farm animals there? What is that? Gorillas and bulls. Yeah, I like that. That's nice, Hodl generation. James Bond says, oh yeah, woohoo, to the moon. Stakes Hex says, look at that price, man. 80.5 cents on the Hex. Woohoo! Rocking it on. Feel the pump. Feel the pump. As Arnold Schwarzenegger says, feel the pump. Maximus at 21 cents. Hex now at 80.5. Is Maximus actually dragging the price of Hex up? That's another question. Obviously, it's just marginal, but it does feel kind of like that too in some ways. But you never know. He suggested just pull the trigger on the 1% quay, and it just paid off. Listen to the man, but he is not giving financial advice, only doing God's work, says Stake X. Nice one. Hope everyone saw that. Lol, that was in real time, so awesome. Nice one. All right, what else we got going there? Bitfinex says, best tokenomics, game theory, fundamentals, best founder, best streamers, best marketing, best customer service, best holders, longest stakes. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's so true, Bitfinex. Man, that was a great statement. That's a good summary paragraph there. I appreciate that. A millionaire's money in the house there. Target 1, 2, 3. Target 1, 2, and 3. Those are our targets. And of course, that's where we go there. Now, they're not time bound, by the way. I've just got them there. Those are not particular time bounds, though. Actually, the targets are probably earlier. But hey, I'm expecting some 10-cent day candles. Those are not time bound candles. I should probably replace them. I'll probably do it after the live stream because that's just an idea of the targets there. Crypto, 1 a.m. Mexico. The stake is going to pump the T-share price. Yeah, it seems the way. It will pump the T-share price well. Though we will see that big stake coming out on the 9th with the big ROI will move the T-share price even further. Over 22,000 probably is my expectation. We're at 21,700 for a T-share at the moment. That's likely to go hit. It's probably a $300 Hex day, I would think. Definitely up in there, I would suggest, but maybe half that, maybe 150. I can't remember what the other ones have done in the past. I'll go back if I have time to check that. True Blue says, morning. Hey, True Blue in the house. Always good to see True Blue. And wow, thank you, Stepman. You pushed me into glory. I owe you a light beer when you come to North Carolina. Hey, I have been to North Carolina once before, and man, I went to a wedding there, Stake Hex. So it's a very green. It's like green valleys, like little hills and green valleys. That would be pretty cool. Stake Hex, appreciate that. Hex God Turtle says, yeah, I can't wait to see all the other tokens. Hex is going to be pumping so hard, and crypto will be down lava floors, but X next couple of weeks, absolutely. Hey, T Riley's in the house. Woohoo! Hey, Super Sticker, appreciate that. I have to do the traditional bow down. That's my way of honoring your awesomeness. And of course, there we are. We got how many transactions per minute on PulseChain? Says T Riley. Well, we've got three. We got 3-second blocks. So the number of transactions, I'm not sure. I haven't done the math on that. So 3-second blocks. So we can have tons of transactions in there. I haven't done the math on that, but that's a really good idea. I think I'm going to write that down because that's something I'll do. So maybe someone else has already done that calculation. If you've heard anyone else do the calculation, put that in the description there. Maybe I'll answer faster than I do. I'm not sure the block size. I forgot what the block size and that stuff is, but yeah, that's cool. Good question there. Unfortunately, I won't be able to answer this live stream, but maybe someone else knows that answer in the stream there. RDM says, keep in there. My currently no banks or institutions involved in Hex. I looked into it. If we were to see 1 billion buy for Hex, the price would go to $110. A $2 billion would buy with 250. Yeah, that would be amazing. It doesn't take, if you think about how much money is out there, that's not a lot really. Jared McCaskey says, Suitman, we all love your energy and enthusiasm for all things Hex and Pulse. Keep it up and never stop. I will do, Jared. Like you, Jared, and all the rest of you, I am massively passionate about this, as you guys know. You have to be passionate if you're going to do 2 live streams today, but it really is a pleasure. I do really enjoy it, so no problem there. Market crash got nothing on Hex, says Simple Believer. That's true. Hex God said that sucks for the person that owns the stake on the 9th. He isn't going to get a copy of it. I bet he's got hoping for an early release. Well, no, Hex God Turtle, it is presumed that wallet there is 3 Arrows wallet, and of course they just moved their offices from Singapore, I think, to the UAE because of regulatory concern with their crypto activities generally. So I think that's why they moved there. But they have sold down a few tokens that they've held when they were cornerstone shareholders or stakeholders, and of course that once the bonding curve unreleases, they keep selling down their tokens on a few once. So you can see a few information out there about them. So that is believed to be their wallet, and of course we'll see what they do. They'll have liquid Hex. They can always good account the stake as well, and they could also, if they take the liquid Hex, they could either restake it. They could split that stake up and restake it. They could just restake it, or they could just leave it liquid, which I think they'll probably do. And then PulseChain launches, they get the copy of the Hex liquid on PulseChain. They've got 2 copies now. That would be an interesting play. And then do they keep the Hex on PulseChain, or do they ratio trade it into Pulse or something like that? So that's the other thing. Now, I don't know what that address, whether I haven't actually checked that address or any of the associated addresses to see where they're sacrificed. We do know that quite a few of the top Hex accounts have sacrificed. They don't. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they dominate by volume, but there's certainly percentage-wise the Hex stakes are quite a few of the top wallets in the sacrifice, especially for PulseChain. So it's going to be interesting to see it play out. Woohoo! To the moon. Hey, Suitman says new thing. Hey, good to see you, Suitman. New thing. And we've got the white hearts and the fist fronts. I love it. And the diamonds and the rockets. I feel the excitement too. Miles Crypto says big super swampers. Yeah, that's true. You always get a couple that linger around, right, Miles? You always get a couple of those big whales that linger around that are out for the profit and not for the long-term value. You know what I mean? Like short-term, more short. I mean, it's 2-year stake, but 2-3 years is not that long on these kind of things. And of course, we'll see what they do with it. They're still in the game from the looks of it, so we'll see. Another stream, you crazy, says Hexodle. That's true. Hey, Hexodle, I'm as crazy as you almost, but in a different way. RDM says, keep in mind. That's true. Salcan says, what is the Maxi website? So I have got that here. There's 2 websites. There's let me put in the other one first. Maxi Cash is the home website. This has the DApp on it. So maybe if someone else gave it to you, I'm not sure yet in the channel. Bam, there I posted the link there. FOMO Sapiens Unite, says Hexodle. That's true. So 2141. Oh my gosh, a new all-time high. Woo-hoo-hoo! A new all-time high for Maxi. Oh my gosh, right here on the live stream. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're partying. Whoop, whoop. We've got to get the disco lights on. That is pretty outstanding. 2141. As Richard would say, konnichiwa. That's pretty awesome. And of course, we got the Hex price there at 18.6. Oh, it had a spike. Hex price had a spike. Oh my gosh, let's go back to the chat there. Look at that. Woohoo! We had a bot trade. And let's have a look at this. We got some excitement in the house today. We're at 19.6. Where is it? Trying to find this thing. Where is it, for goodness sake? What the heck? Where is that? That's just in the last 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 8. Where's the spot trade? What the heck? I can't even see it. My eyes are not focusing. What? Oh, here it is here. All right, so it was sitting at 18.5 cents. They did a front run, $771,000 US. 19.1 cents. The person came in with $83,000, which is a pretty decent buy. 420,000 Hex. They ended up paying 19.8 cents, and then the bot there traded it for 772. So what did they drain out there? $800 US. $800 was that bot trade there, and you can actually see the trade on there. We'll go to here. I think we can see the MEV bot trade. Should say MEV there somewhere. No, I can't see it. It's not obvious there, but definitely MEV bot trade. Where is it on here? No, it's not showing on there. That was no good, but basically an MEV bot trade. And we're up at 18.54 cents. So cool. There we are. The GUI is 46 at the moment. So let's refresh the GUI. I'm going to jump around here a little bit. There, 41 GUI. That's cool. So transfer is a little cheaper now. This is a more reasonable level at 42. So Maxi. Oh, Maxi. Man. Stop it, Maxi. Stop FOMOing with the speculation, man. Stop FOMOing the speculation. Anyway, so can you imagine people buying the Maxi and really draining the Maxi supply off the market all the time? That's where the price could really stay above the treasury price for a long time, as long as you've got people just holding their Maxi, and then whatever Maxi put in the market keeps getting bought up. Could you imagine that? Maxi could really pump if that does play out, that particular scenario. Typically, we get in a lot of tokens, you get people with weak hands, and they just, after the short profit, I want to get profit, I let it ride, and then we'll sell. You know, so you never get that. But then other ones, let's see whether this plays out. Obviously, it's speculation phase, so I'm not going to go there. That was just a scenario. We'll see how much. But at the moment, 1.3 million Maxi in there, and of course, 3.6 million Hex in there. And so if we take out the fact that we had 194, so 1.3 divided by 194, was it 194? 294. I've got to remember my numbers now. 294. So 1.3 divided by 294. That's clever. Boy, I almost botched up there. That's 1/3% of the supply. That's not a lot. Is that 30%? I think so. That's yeah. Three. Yeah, that's 30%. So that makes sense. So cool. All right. So cool. We haven't got a lot of Maxi on the market. Man, this price might really pump. That's the key there. So cool. And of course, we got at least 25 people or so watching that have got Maxi and are loving this price chart right now. So that's congratulations to them. Hi guys, Morris is in the house. Good to see you. And what else we got? Dave down there, Superman is up there. Wales only, great content. Says, hey, nice one there, Dave. Appreciate that. And Cryptomaniac's in the house. Sorry, missed a ton of streams. Been building a web application for PulseChain. Nice one, Cryptomaniac. Hey, we love people that build on stuff. So we got Maximus at 21.57 all-time high. We've got Hex here at 18.54. Slowly moving up the price stream there. Nice little uptrend. And that's looking good there. We got Bitfinex as well. Last I heard was around 9,000 to 12,000 TPS. Okay, cool. Thanks, Bitfinex. Appreciate that. That kind of makes sense there. We've got that's pretty amazing. So Richard said he had an ace up his sleeve to scale another 10x. PulseChain needs it, says Bitfinex. That's really cool. Thanks, Bitfinex. Steak and Bake says, hi, will you keep your Hex on ETH or move them to Pulse? I don't really talk about my portfolio there, Steak and Bake, but you know, we'll just say that I'm getting my copies, and a lot of stuff on Ethereum that I've got, I am personally not taking over. So that's probably as much I want to say about that. And I'm pretty happy with my position on the PulseChain already, because I already sacrificed for PulseChain and PulseX, and that's what I did. So it was pretty good. Morris in the house there. Woohoo! Good to see you, Morris. So anyway, with the so I know a lot of people are going to try and bridge their Hex on ETH over when the opportunity affords them, but we'll see. Surely Fortress in the house. Thanks for the steady streams. Hex token reminds me of old school Hexo. Yeah, Hexologist. You mean? Yeah. That's definitely cool. So I used to have a channel. What was it called? It was called Crypto Mania. And of course, we were back in the old days. We used to promote Hex. And of course, at the time, most of the YouTubers out there were earning referral fees. So I don't know if you know Peter Gurr from Wise Token. He used to be a famous guy that had like 150 million Hex. He sold that down. So we were going through all those dramas. I really like Peter. obviously you can agree and disagree with different people's decisions. But at the end of the day, whatever you decide, there's always consequences. It might be good, or it might be not so good. So there's different things like that. So yeah, we were back in the day when all streamers like that were streaming, and it was a lot of fun. Of course, a lot of channels got purged in the first. I think it was between. I can't even remember my date. It got down, maybe March, April, somewhere. I can't remember the date, but it got pulled down by YouTube, and just like random, not all the YouTube channels were pulling. Oh, look, 18.6 cents. Woohoo! Not all the channels were getting pulled down, but just there were quite a few that got pulled down, and it was almost random, right? It was almost like they were just picking on crypto channels at the time, and there was a bit of flash on that, so just unfortunate. That was pretty much in the first. Yeah, I can't remember exact time. I have a feeling like February, March or something, 2020, somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, it was actually built that channel up quite a lot. And of course, imagine how big that channel would be now if I still had that channel. But hey, decided to restart in late October last year. And hey, it's been a fun ride since then. So cool. So thanks, Shirley. I appreciate that. Great info, C6 God Tiddle. Thank you very much. And you're talking about maybe you're talking about a Bitfinex up there. He gave some good info. Michael O'Keefe says, wonder if PLS launch will affect ETH price. I don't think so, Michael. I don't think so, but it might have an impact over time, possibly. I don't think straight away. In fact, one might even say it might bolster the price of ETH. That's a counter argument that it might bolster it. Crypto Tycoon says, thank you for liking my Twitter post. I'm late, but I'm here. Says CT. Hey, you're welcome. And LFG Maxi, yeah. What else we got going there? Let's try. We've got some rockets. Thanks, Bitfinex, says T. Riley. Yeah, big shout out to Bitfinex for the info. Maxi going on a run to stay the least damning GG. What else we got? 18.6 on Hex, 21.57 on Maximus. Let's actually reduce that down a bit. We're almost down to reducing it. We'll leave that there at this stage. 24 hours, 56 buys and 23 sells, and it's still got 870k volume. I don't know whether this updates in time. It always seems to be up late. I'm just going to refresh this chart and see whether it's got an update. No, it's still not updated. Okay, cool. I don't know. I think these numbers, for some reason, they always seem to not move very well. The price moves, but the rest of the stuff takes a while. Not sure why that is. Let's go, says Live Beneath. Absolutely. Oh yeah, this is awesome, says Bob Wells with the rockets, and loving those rockets there, Bob. Multi Crypto says, can we please talk about the price action potential of the loan token on liquid loans? Let's speculate to the moon. Hey, Miles, I think it's going to be amazing. That's why do you think I keep talking about the testnet coming out and the sacrifice balances? I can't wait for the liquid loan stuff to come out, man. It's like a real pain. Why is it not out yet? I know they need time to get it right. I agree. I appreciate all that, but it's just like, man, I'm so on edge about getting that liquid loan stuff out, man. I really do think it's going to be super successful, and I really like the setup for that. I think it's going to be fantastic for PulseChain, and we're talking about the launch, but then 4 to 8 weeks later, we could have liquid loans jump out onto the market. Man, oh man, with leverage pumping of Pulse and PulseX and whatever else people want to buy, but Pulse mainly, it's going to be absolutely mad crazy, man. I am so stoked about that. So yeah, am I waiting for the testnet on PulseChain? Yeah. Am I waiting for the sacrifice balance? Yeah. Am I waiting about loan token? Yeah. So definitely looking at that. Now, do I think it's going to do 10 to 30% APY? I think it's going to smash that out of the park, Miles. I think it's going to smash the APY out of the park. And because it's not only is it doing Pulse, it's going to actually pump from a lower price. It's going to be absolutely intense compared to liquidity. Oh man, it's going to be so good. And I think the USDL stable could do possibly be one of the very best stable coins, if not the best, on PulseChain, particularly if the other ones, the centralized ones, don't get supported. So yeah, am I excited? I'm excited, man, about that. Man, you got me going with that one there, Miles. What else we got? We've got the big fan says, Usher and H is in the house. Big fan says, I appreciate that. Peace out to you too. And the Mango's in the house. Hey, oi. Good to see a Mango junkie. And Dick Screw updating the volume, says Hex Huddle. Yeah, Dick Screw. Yeah, I'm on Dick Screener with this one. 21. Let's have a look at Hex there. 18.6. Hex Dexcrew does update the volume. I might have to go back to Dexcrew. I just kind of like Dexcreener, like the setup. I like Dexcrew too, but there's just something about Dexcreener at the moment. Maybe it's because it's brand new. Well, not brand new, but there's something that I haven't used as that long. But yeah, the swapping pool here is pretty good. The info, they have all the info on the Dexcrew there. So that's pretty nice. But the Hex price moving up nicely, man. Moving up nicely. We haven't got enough price differential for me to put a new candle up there. But put something like that at the moment. So what's that? We'll just pull that over there, and maybe we'll just put that on there, and bam, we've got that nice. Got that looking good. Can we keep that angle? I don't think so, but it's cool to have. It's cool. Dreams are free. Dreams are free, right? Bob Wells says it'd be nice when we can get our balances on MetaMask wise, money wise as well. Yeah, I'm sure everyone will be happy with that. I think it's going to be good. And Mango Monkey says Red Squirrel. And what else there? Bob Wells says liquid loans look like a great project, but would be nice to have something to test. 46 million should buy coders. Yeah, well, they did buy their coders, Bob. They bought several coders in the team. They should have pretty good coders with that sort of budget. Although they got the money in after they had the coders, right? So I think that's the case. So maybe they had a budget before that, but definitely looks good. They got to be over the moon, honestly, to get 46 million US dollars. Honestly, and you're based in Australia. I know they have people around the world, but that's like a windfall. Normally, that sort of stuff would be in some sort of entrepreneur or investor magazine, but of course, because it's crypto, that stuff all goes under the radar. How big that is. Look at this pump. Does Superman know when to go live or what? The man is not only an analyst, he is a clairvoyant. Hey, Stack Hex, you are so right. How many times have we been on the pump price there? But I do, honestly, if there's a Hex pump, I'll be on. But at the moment, this is just standard live stream timing I'm doing. So you're right. It's pretty amazing. Ignition sequence start, says Stake Hex. Yep. And of course, let's go back to our daily picture now. Let's go back to the daily. You've asked for it there, Hex Huddle. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo! Are we going to get that green pump? Of course, this could be even steeper. This could be even earlier there. We could have this even earlier. And, of course, that's before the PulseChain launch. Can we get the 35 cents by then? Once again, we could get 10-cent days. We could even get 2 or 3 cent 10 days, maybe 2.5 10 days. Let's say that we could get a 25-cent move. That'd be pretty cool. And maybe 2.5 days, 3 days. That'd be pretty cool. So it's definitely possible. We've got our price there at the moment. We'll keep that in there at the moment. I think that's pretty good. Draw a straight line up, says Hex Huddle. We've got plenty of straight lines. Maybe I could parallel that, but that's funny. Are we going to get? Well, we're currently at 18.6 cents. I'm not going to be that ballsy and say that we're going to get 52 cents or 35 or whatever. But it's looking pretty good. This here is probably more move over. I'll probably move this over. It's kind of misleading then with the way I've got it. So it's probably a little bit misleading. So yeah, we'll put that up there. Target 3.3 there. I don't want to be too time. I didn't think about that when I put those in. I just was talking about the kind of time zone there. So I'm happy with that. We'll leave it at that this stage. So cool. And yeah, looking good. Pumping, man. Hope you guys love Hex. Woo-hoo-hoo! Now, some of you may have bought Hex up in the 40s. And of course, I would just hodl dog on that one. You're about to get copied on PulseChain. The party is just warming up. I agree with a lot of sentiment that this will probably be the last year people will be able to get Hex under $1. There's a good chance of that with PulseChain coming. PulseChain is so big that it's really going to suck the air out of a lot of crypto, but it also will probably build up the value of crypto too, like actually expand the crypto total pie, as it were. So I think it's positive. 18.6 cents. It's just early days still, man. We're not even over 20 cents yet. It's still early days. Oh my gosh, what happened to the chart? I can't even see the chart. It's gone off through the top. What the heck? Oh my God, I have to scale the chart here. 22.0 cents. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out. Get out. This is insane. You guys must be at home going, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This was a nice play. 22 cents. But oh man, this is some crazy stuff right here. What are we down to? I'm going to have to open up Dexcrew on this. I need updated stuff. I need updated data. I haven't looked for Dexcrew on here, but let's go for it. How am I going to do this now? Don't have my favorites. I've got that on favorite. I do. Let me have a look. Oh, let me have a look. Where's my trade here? I want to look up for, what am I looking? Maxi. Is it going to show up on here? Maximus. I don't know. What? Maximus? Oh, it's finally showing up there. Hex Maximus. Is that my trading pair? Hex Maxi version 3. Why have I got 2 there? That's confusing. Oh, I've got 2 pools there. 2 fee pools. Are they both version 3? Version 3, version 3. Hedron Maxi. No, not that one. So I'll take the, I think that's the right pair. Take that pair. I think that's the right one. Is this the right one? Hopefully. Is this the right one? What the heck am I on here? 1433. That makes no sense to me. What the heck am I on here? That's crazy. That's not the right one. Am I on the right chain? I am on the right chain. Is it this one? Double check on that. Oh, whatever, man. Okay, I'm not doing it on Dexcrew. This doesn't look right. Never mind. Oh, well, I tried, man. I tried. 22 cents. Let's have a look here. What else we got going here? Brownie says, up and away. Absolutely, Brownie. Loving these prices, says Brazology. Me too. Hey, like I said to you, you know, if you're new to crypto, you're looking for that golden ticket, you know, Richard Hart projects are the place to be, man. We're talking about the ultimate in crypto game design. He is a huge charismatic influencer, and of course, in the crypto space, that's the golden thing. Golden design, golden leadership, and away you go. It's going to be fantastic. And of course, the community is really big, and it's only going to get massively bigger. Can you imagine how the PulseChain, PulseX, and the Hex community are going to scale up the PulseChain? Really is going to be incredible. And of course, the next 18 months ahead, it looks absolutely fantastic. We got the highest of stakes film documentary. They get that on the top streamings services like Netflix, Disney, or any of those kind of things. That's massive, right? I mean, that's global domination. We probably may have crypto domination before we have global perception domination, but it's going to be pretty awesome. Baldwell says, yeah, I can't wait for liquid loans. Just stake, loan, and earn. Yeah, Pulse, more Pulse. Loan token, stable coin. Nice there. Hodl Dog that Hex, says Jay Pauly. You know me well. Hodl Dog that Hex. I don't even know if Hodl Dog realizes I use his name in that way. I always go, don't forget, just Hodl Dog, that stuff. I don't even know if he knows that I say that. That's funny. Where's he from? Hodl Dog. Is he from Netherlands? Is it Netherlands where he's from? Let me know. I think it's Netherlands. Bob Wells says so, yeah. Nemo says Maxi is insane. Wonder what price it will be once Hex gets to $1, says Meta. Well, you know, over time, it should just keep accumulating. Like I say, if people decide to pump this, this might be much easier to pump this token than other tokens, because if you've got a whole ton of hodlers holding the Maxi because they believe in the staking thing, then that's all you need. You need that. And of course, if there's only so much of getting put in liquid market, you could very rarely would you see a price decrease, because only if somebody is desperate to sell all their bags would you see a price movement down. And of course, you could actually see a sustained price for Maxi. Once again, if the price gets too high, people could sell though, because obviously the price differential between the Maxi Treasury and the Maxi price at the moment is a tradable premium. So in other words, you're trading the future, you're getting it today. So your future value versus your present value. And that's where people can decide to sell down. They say, oh, well, I know it's going to be worth this much in the future, but I've already got part of that premium already now. So I'm going to take that off the table, and then I'm risk averse. So that's where you get the countenance there. Hopefully that's kind of clear. Woohoo! Rich, Get Hex. I like what you did there with the hundreds there. Woohoo! And that's very clever, Get Hex. That wasn't Dexcrew, that was Dex Tools. Was it? Oh, sorry, the Hex Auto. Dexcrew. Sorry, I wasn't on Dexcrew. That was Dex Tools. You're right. I was on the wrong one. Dex Tools. Cool. Oh, at least I've got Dex Tools. I have been in here before. Let me pull up. Oh, wait a minute. Dexcrew. Oh, no, I'm going to Dexcrew. I know. Am I going to Dexcrew or Dex Tools? I've forgotten now. Let me just get out of there. Boom. Let me double check what I'm actually looking at here. That wasn't Dexcrew. That was Dex Tools. All right. So I'm looking for Dexcrew. Dexcrew. I used to hang out on Dexcrew all the time when I was trading certain other tokens. when I was on a Binance Smart Chain, particularly, I was doing a lot of stuff on there. Let's have a look here. So we're looking for Maxi. It might actually be on the leaderboard, actually, the way it's performing at the moment. Maxi. I've actually got it on here, Maxi. I'm going to save that to, it's one of my favorites. At least I thought it was on favorites. 21.2, cool. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for the stats on here. The volume stats. I had 20 volume stats there. Do they have other stuff here? I thought they had information on here. Liquidity 368. I'll do if they do that one. Okay, it's liquidity on there. That was it on it. Okay, cool. I don't really know what I'm doing there, but hey, like I say, I only did so many trades on this guru, but I do like DexGuru. I think it's nice. It's a pretty good one. All these are good. These Dex Tools, DexGuru, Dex Screener, all good interfaces. This one here doesn't update as fast as I would like. What else we got going there? D. Paulie says, I wonder what price Hex will be when Maxi hits $1. That's definitely true. Hey, we've only got 85 likes and we've got 90 people watching. Can we smash out the like button? Hit the like. We're going to hit 100. Boop, 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 boop. Smash that likes, folks. I've even having to do my own sound effects to encourage people to hit the likes there. So we're only at 85. Let's see if we can smash those likes. Definitely get into subscribe if you haven't subscribed as well. Definitely subscribe. And of course, we're trying to hit up to 5,000 subscribers. So definitely share the channel around as well if you can. All helps. Nice. All right. So what else we got? How to buy Maximus now? Well, you can buy it on Uniswap. I'll put the link to Maxi here. You can hit the Uniswap tab at the bottom there. Just be careful. Obviously don't buy the top. That's the thing that you got to not do. This is definitely speculatingly pumping at the moment. Nomics has a more accurate chart of max price, says Meta 101. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, Nomics. Cool. Maxi. Cool VIP. All right, so we've got Maximus there, looking good. Rank 2,880. That's going to change very fast if it keeps going up like this. And volume 748,000, up 191%. And of course up there, pretty cool. What else we got on there? A price range here. It's got the spike at 24. Are you kidding me? 23.9. Where did that happen? I'm not sure where that happened. We've got the cool volumes here. I don't know if they can see that. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. We got market cap, some info, trading volume, transparent info, exchanges, 3 exchanges, 5 trading pairs, it says. Secondary supply, so still missing quite a bit of data off there. All right, let's jump back to the Maximus. 22 cents on Dex Screener. That's the one we like, so we'll keep it to that one. And that's where we roll. All right, let's see. Hodl Dog is Swedish, says Brazolji. All right, Swedish. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Hello to the Swedish people. Sweden. Is it Sweden? I guess the Sweden. Yeah. Hodl Dog is the last person I remember talking to before leaving Las Vegas, says DJ. That's hilarious, man. He's pretty tall, isn't he? How tall is he? Is he 6'7", something like that? Let me know how tall he is. I thought he was pretty tall. Still Northern Cali in the house, says Hardy Hex Calorian. I appreciate that. And Northern California. Yeah, that's a pretty nice place, I think. Woohoo, J-Pon. And woohoo from Iowa Hex. Nice. I'm going to have a bit of a drink here. How are we doing? 1 hour and 28. Man, I'm just killing it today. Man, oh man, says J-Pon. You know my words there, man, oh man. Man, oh man. Scroll down. And J-Pon says, my hero. This is Tweety Clothing. What else we got going there? So look at what Mango Junkie says. What's your Twitter? Twitter for this channel is Token Hex. Token Hex is the Twitter handle. We couldn't get Hex Token because random person was sitting on it. So Token Hex is so at Token Hex. Thanks, Mango Junkie. Don't buy the top now, says Lol. Don't buy the top now, says Hex. Oh yeah. Well, it's just be cautious about the top, but it is definitely moving up there. PulseDogecoin moving a little. Okay, let's do a roundhouse of the prices. So we've got Maxi at 22 cents. We've got Hedron here at 1200. We have PulseDogecoin at $3.38, and that's looking really nice. That doji at the moment. And where is our Hex gone? Our Hex has disappeared. Did I lose Hex? I lost Hex, didn't I? How could I lose the Hex price? Oh my gosh, I've lost the Hex price. What did I do to that? I'm a crazy dude, man. I lost the Hex price. All right, that's not cool. Let's find the Hex price here. Dex Tools. I go to Dex Tools because I've got my charts on Dex Tools. If you're wondering why I use the Dex Tools, but I like Dex Tools. I do like Dex Tools. Cool. So we're on the daily on Dex Tools as soon as it relates there. 18.57 cents, looking good. And we're going to have a look at the RMI. RMI, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that RMI, man. Beautiful, beautiful. And a confirmed trend over the yellow line is confirmed trend. And of course, we've got the buyers in control, and the momentum curve there in orange is confirmed trend, uptrend there. So looking gorgeous. And the sellers down here. Bye-bye, sellers. We had enough of you for ages. The sellers, look at that. The sellers were dominating. Look at that with the confirmed trend for the sellers. We had enough of you guys out there. Look again here, back here. Confirmed trend. Sellers were in control, but not anymore. The buyers have come out to play. So looking good on the DMI. And what a great story to tell. The RSI has still got room to move up to. We're only at 67. So we've got plenty of room there. And of course, the chart there speaks for itself, 18.57 cents. And we're going to go back to the 15-minute chart. We've got a nice little uptrend going. Cool VIP, as we say. We're going to get out of the tweets. Oh, maybe we'll check the tweets on Maximus, see whether they've got anything new on the tweets there. Hey, welcome to the live stream, by the way. Don't forget to smash the like button. We've got 99 likes. Can we get 100? Who's the first to hit 100? We've got 98 people watching. Who's going to get to the 100 there? Definitely smash out that like. I'm looking at it now, waiting for the like button to go to 100, looking in real time. Cool. Looking at the like button still. 99. We've got some emojis coming. 103. Woohoo, we did it. Nice. Well done. Thank you so much, everybody. We are killing it here on the likes there. Well done. I like to hit 100 likes now these days. This seems to be the case. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button as well. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe two times a day. We're live streaming. And of course, sometimes we do 3 live streamings, depending on what's happening with the market price, because we like to cover it. We are only a couple of weeks away from the chance of having the PulseChain launching. It is very exciting. And at the moment, we've got some really good tokens that with actually really good projects that prices are pumping, right? We got PLSD. We were a bit cautious about that at first, but it's looking pretty good now. We've got the Hex price looking better and better. So 8.5, still early days though, still under 20 cents. So still early days. As Rack and Rochelle said, remember, under 20 cents with this price prediction. We'll go to Rack and Rochelle, and we're going to have a look at that again. I think we can get to it without getting, oh man, look at this beautiful, beautiful shot there with the fishing as well. What else we got here? Oh, too late. I have to go far further down to be able to get to the tweet that I want. We're going to do that, and I'm not sure whether what day it was. Was it this one? This one here, yeah. So this was his tweet, and of course Hex, my projected $1.20 per Ethereum and PulseChain network. So 2 networks there. So $1.20 of Hex on both chains. So the current price divided by 2, which prices was about 17.5 cents a time. So let's say 18 cents. So that would give us 8 cents on both networks. And of course, that means a $1.20 divided by 8 cents equals 15x on both networks. Easy money. Woohoo! And he said, final shot below 20 cents, gentlemen. And of course, here we are right now at 18.57 with a nice uptrend. Starting to move higher, looking good. So thanks, Rack and Michelle. Good call. And of course, there we are. Can't wait. He's got other replies there as well. Now he's also posted a few deal makings, and also remember he was after 250 to 450 million Hex. So that would be half of the stake coming out on the night. But anyway, I think he's done a deal with 29 Degrees. I'm not sure whether it's a commercial deal or whether it's an OTC deal for X, because 29 Degrees has been around as well for a while. So you got, Three Arrows, 29 Degrees, Overwatch in the house there. And there's a few other names banding around as well. Should actually go back and have a look at my list there. So cool on that, looking good. The Gwei at the moment is kind of friendly now, back in the friendly levels, 35, $18 to do a swap on Uniswap version 3. And how much on version 2? $15 on version 2 to do a swap at the moment. So that's a bit more friendly. $2 to do a transfer, basic transfer. It's actually probably cheaper than that. Probably cost you $1.40 or something like that. The Maxi price at 22 cents. And of course, we are loving this. This is a great day in the office. And man, live streaming while the price is pumping of these tokens is so much fun. Hex is pumping. It's also, and of course, PulseDogecoin at $3.34 is doing pretty well as well. Nice little doji. The final thing I actually haven't covered, and I was going to have a look at PulseDoge, remember? So we haven't looked at PulseDoge. It's not PulseDogecoin, but PulseDoge, the original meme. This has got a lot of support, particularly Randy Hilarski posts these short videos of this every day. So hey, if he's covering it, it's got to be pretty cool. So 0.1 cent. He may have a lot of PulseDogecoin though. Just take that into account. So I think he's got probably quite a big whale on this. I haven't confirmed that, but I gather he has. But in any case, PulseDogecoin there at 1 cent at the moment, based on this pairing versus Wrap Bitcoin. Sorry, BNB. Sorry, Wrap BNB. PulseDogecoin there. I think who else in the chat has a lot of this? Hex Hodl. I think you do. Hex Hodl does. Let me know, Hex Hodl, if you do. I smashed the like. Unfortunately, it's the only thing I've smashed today. Says smashed like this is over. That's pretty hilarious, bro. Hodl Dog is not Swedish, says Henrik. Is he not Swedish? Sorry, apologize for that, Henrik. And way tall, bro, says DJ. Switzerland. Sorry about that, Switzerland. Do apologize on that one. You're gonna leave us now, lol, says Hex Hodl. That's Swiss. Gwei is gay, says Hex Hodl. And P33 is up 100% in a day, says Hex Hodl. Yeah, I was going to talk about that. Now, that got pumped on. Who's covered that today? Was it Matty Allen covered that, didn't he? I don't have the BSC Dodge, says Hex Hodl. Okay, cool. I have the BSC Dodge. All right, cool. Let's see if we've got. The P33. P33 and Pulse Dog. Boom. Oh my goodness. Woo! Wow. That's pretty impressive. And of course, where was the low there? This is on the hourly chart, by the way. It's the hourly chart. Up 90%. Are you kidding me? In half a day. That's pretty great. That's what we love about crypto. So there we are. P33 up as well. Now, this is pretty much a meme coin too, right? So I haven't covered it too much. We've got this is by the Pulse Leads guys. So they're actually doing lots of this stuff. Man, they must be getting rich doing this stuff. These guys, man, they're making more products than a Bob Balloon. They know this community is wealthy, man. So that's why they're pumping the stuff out, the product after product. They're also doing Pulse Leads here. Now, what else they're doing? Free Pulse. I think they're the same one, right? Pulse 33 is the same as Pulse. Yeah, PulseX, Pulse, Free Pulse. So they're doing this one. They're doing this one. Oh, heck, do I have to do this, really? Truck? Is it a truck? Oh, is that fire? It's a truck? I don't know. It looks like a truck to me. Yay! Got some free test polls. Yay! All right. So they got stuff going on there. They got all the games on there. They only got down to 3 games at the moment. Oh, they used to have lots of more games. At least 18, I think so. So yeah, cool. Max bet. Let's go max. And you need at least 100. Oh, I haven't got enough. Oh, half. I haven't got enough still. Really? Multiply. What about multiply? Bet 100. Oh, I need 100 at least. I've only got 72. Oh, well, that's the end of that one. So I'm out of that one there. All right, cool. So they're doing this. This is their site here for the Pulse 3 there. We might go through that another day, but at this stage, we'll just leave that at this stage. I don't really want to cover them too much. I was not very happy with the way they launched up. But anyway, the price is pumping. Can't argue against the price, can you? 68 cents at the moment. How much is in the pool? Not too much. So we got 22 cents on Maxi and 18.3 cents, 7 cents on X there. had a little bit of a sell-off there at the moment. All right, let's get into the chat there. I'm probably quite a bit behind. Greg says, like calling Kiwi Aussies. I like calling Kiwi Aussies. Yeah, that's a bit of fun doing that. Hey, mate, if I sell my Maxi, I lose Hedron as well. Yeah, the Maxi is the ownership token there, Pulseanian. So if you sell your Maxi, you sell your stake in the Maximus stake. So basically, you will lose the Hex and the Hedron that's accrued there. Remember, that's a 15.2-year stake, so you have to make a decision about that. You are getting some of the future value by selling it at a premium to the treasury price, and the treasury price at the moment is down at this price, so you're definitely winning at the moment. Maxi is quite a bit above that, so 22 divided by 18.5, so you're getting a 90% premium already within 2-3 days, so that's pretty good. What else? Sell Maxi? Don't do that, says Hex Huddle. You can only sell it into Hex, says Hex Huddle. And what is it? You only have 72, says Brazil. Yeah. You're laughing at it. Technically, one can swap Maxi for more Hex and stake 5 for 5 to get more. That's what Maxi for more Hex and stake 5 for 5 will get more shares in Hedron, even without volume bonus now. Yeah, that's true. P33 mean pumps from 42 cents to 69 cents low. And what else? Miles of Crypto says, can someone tell Elon to get into Hex? Someone's got to know someone over there, lol. That's pretty funny. And Dave says, I'm back. Davis is back. Good to see Davis. Woohoo! Hey, we're up to an hour and 40 minutes. Man, we're killing this live stream today. And what time is it in New Zealand? It is the 4th of May, Wednesday at 6:47 p.m. And of course, dinner time is coming up soon. But of course, while the pump's on, we'll be pumping ourselves. What am I going to make for dinner today? That's the question. What did I make yesterday? Yesterday I made some chicken and I had some vegetables, little peas and corn, some kumara, not Kiwi kumara, though, Australian kumara. And I think that was it for that. Yeah, there's some not too bad. Today, what should I have? I'm not sure. I might have salmon today, some salmon fish. It might be on the menu. 22 cents. We're rocking it with the cruise. We are loving this pump, man. Pump. How are we doing with the likes? Let's check. 108 likes. Let's see if we can get a few more likes. Definitely smash that out. And subscribers, definitely, if you haven't subscribed to the channel. If you're new to this channel, 2 live streams a day on PulseChain, PulseX, and and on Hex. And of course, all the projects we're willing to cover that. A few projects that I don't generally cover on here, either because the way they do certain things I don't like. I like people to be just up front as much as possible. Obviously, no one's perfect, but I do prefer that. And so that's kind of generally what I cover there. Even I'll still cover them, but just not as much as I cover some of the other projects. Is pretty much it. I think that's a fair balance, to be honest. Obviously, if they do stuff that's really cool and it turns around, happy to cover that. But hey, that's just the way we roll. Man, oh man, that's good. I just said man, oh man again. Boy, I do say that a lot. Man, oh man. There we are. Have you gotten into Discord as well? The link's in the video description. We hit 300, and of course we're heading towards 350 now. So 350 our next target. So definitely get into that. Hex Holder says they swap Hex for Maxi, lol. So Hex for Maxi, Hex for Maxi, Hex for Maxi. Oh really? Wow. Hex for Maxi, Hex for Maxi. That's pretty intense. Good insights there. Nice. All right, that should probably this is the way they roll. Probably should be in the price chat there, Hex Huddle, but other than that, that's pretty good. 66.29, and the Gwei's come down. Yay, Gwei's come down. So if you want to do some trading, do some buying, it is down $18.68 on Uniswap Vision 3 and $15 on Uniswap Vision 2. So presumably you get a bit lower than that, maybe 70-80% lower, hopefully. Actually, what has Ethereum burn been? Let's look at ETH burn. Let's look at that website, ETH burn. ETH burned. I'm not sure if I got ETH burned. There was a website I used to follow, ETH burned. ETHburn.info. It's just the same one. It looks different from when I last saw it. Total burned 2.2 million, and of course $8 billion worth of burns. So burn in the last hour 441,000. That's the ETH burn at the moment. So interesting. I thought there was another website that I looked at. Watch the burn. Yeah, watch the burn is what I normally do when I watch the ETH burn. ETH burn 2.2 million. Rewards 3.6 million ETH. Tips 392,000 ETH. That's just insane. And PulseChain, of course, by the way, PulseChain, yeah, if you stay with the validators, you're going to share the rewards here rather than it go to these guys. Net issuance 1.4 million. A net reduction 61.2%. So still inflationary, but not a bad reduction. Cool. Yeah, so that's watch the burn if you want to check that out. Post that in the chat there in case you want to watch them burn on Ethereum. Cool zip. We'll jump back to Maxi. Oh, a little bit of who did that? Who sold? Who sold? Who did that? Own up, whoever that was. Own up. Anyway, Hex also had sell down to 18.3. Own up if that was you too. Was that what you're referring to, Hex Huddle, in the chat there? Maybe Hex Huddle was referring to that. I don't know whether that was the case. I can't see the time zone. It's always a bit harder when you're on the live stream, Hex Huddle, to get that right. That's for sure. What else we got there? Property review in house. Hi from Australia. Good to see property review. Imagine the future when Michael Saylor shilling Hex after buying it for over $100. That's probably the quote of the day, the Hex Huddle. Well done. There was a couple of good quotes today, but that was right up there. Only real ones that know the story of Tahi. One lucky Kiwi says RDM. Yeah. Hardy Hexalorian says good night, Hexanauts. Go to bed. Hey, nice one, Hardy Hexalorian. Good night to you. And of course, watch the burn if you want to watch that burn. Go for gold, as it were. What's this on the YouTube? Is that this show? Yep, cool. Maximus. Woohoo! Love that. Nice. We're Maximus. We're going to put one of those. We'll put in some PulseChain because it's coming up. And what else we're going to do on Hex Token channel? And Superman the host. And what else? I think that's it at this stage. Hex. We'll put some Hex on there. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, definitely get into the Discord on the links in the video description. Meanwhile, back at Maxi, we are doing pretty well. I've got another computer screen on my left-hand side, and I'm just looking at the markets on there. If you wonder why I keep looking over, and of course I've got the YouTube channel up there with the analytics and the YouTube channel. So it's a couple of things I've got up on the left-hand side here. So just watching that. Post some emojis. There we go. Bam, bam. All right, cool. All right. We're going to keep going for another. We've got another 13 minutes to go in the live stream. We're going to gun through all the projects. We're going to refresh our Maximus dashboard. Now, if you own Maximus, you'll be able to refresh this dashboard and see the redemption value of your holdings at the moment, which would be pretty cool. Obviously, there's no Maxi in this wallet. This is just a test wallet, but you can see your Maxi, your redemption value in dollars, your Maxi and percentage of the pool. And of course the redeemable for the zero and the amount of Hex and stuff like that. So it should show up. We've got the total treasury value on the left hand side, 54 million at the moment. And we've got the backing. So this is the treasury value, 18.36 cents. Obviously, it's slightly more than one Hex in the pool there and the Hedron there. And this has got to be updated. So it's got the Maxi market price, but of course the Maxi market price is 22 cents. So that's going to be updated. And what else have we got in there? So got the total amount of accrued Hex now in there. So it's looking pretty cool, 781,000 Hex. And what's that, like 2 days, I think? And the Hedron there, just under 1.2 trillion is the estimated, but the current Hedron actually received is 210. So 210 million. I think that's probably it. 42,000 T-shares, pretty epic. Number 30, biggest staker in Hex. And that's the fastest way. If you want to become a shark, it's the fastest way to do that, that's for sure. So very cool. And Hex at the moment, 12.32 cents. A nice little uptrend still in play. And Hedron is just moving sideways, has been for about 11-12 days at the 1200 level. And of course, PulseDogecoin still holding up pretty well, $3.33. And hey, we never know. It might just keep going higher and higher and higher. And it's got a nice little doji candle there for sure. PulseDogecoin, 1 cent there. I had a big rally earlier. It was up at 2.2 cents. That's mad gains, man. Mad gains. I have been thinking about buying some PulseDoge coins. I'm just still thinking about that. Just as a speculative play. Remember, I said most of my stuff's in Richard Hart stuff. I do like to have some speculative positions. Like for me, even liquid loans is a speculative position, but I just love the fundamentals. So I've got some of that. It's always nice to have a bit of a portion of your portfolio in these fun sort of speculative plays, as long as you've got a decent chance of success in them. And then, of course, this here, P33 killing it at the moment with the price there. And yeah, looking pretty good there. Someone's pumping it, right? Someone's pumping it. And of course, it was on Matty Allen's live stream today, so it had a pretty big audience. I think there's about 250 people watching that, so probably another reason for that as well. So cool VIP, as we said, cool VIP. All right, so let's leave it on the hex price for a little while. We're gonna put that on there. Get into the comment comments. Got A1 in the house. Hey, Superman, sweet. Hey, I love your emojis there. Plenty of rockets, fire, thumbs up, and looking good. Right, let me grab a drink. Davis Morales in the house. Hey, bang, bang. Good to see you in the house. Hex Huddle. I like your name, Hex Huddle. Stake Hex XYZ. I like that. That's cool. Cool in the name. What is it? Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday already. Far out. Wednesday. Crazy, man. Is this going to cool off here? It's going to cool off. Is it? It's going to cool off. Let's go to the 4 hourly. Let's do a 4 hourly chart. Oh man, really? Is it 4 hourly? 4 hourly chart there. Can I do another time zone? 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. Let's do 12 hours. This 12-hour chart there. Man, the last 12 hours been all the action in there for sure. And what do we have here? Really? Do we have the price down here? I don't remember that. 11.5, 87% up. That's pretty mad. So cool. Let me go back to the 15-minute though. That's 15-minute chart. That's where we live. We live in the 15-minute chart zone. I like it for live streaming because just it's a bit fat. Looks a bit more animated on the chart there. It's kind of the way we head to that. That's my domain that directs to Staker app. Oh, cool. That's cool. Nice one, Hex Huddle. Yeah, actually, I've been doing the weekly updates on the community page with the Staker app updates for the prizes. I don't know if they're having their weekly live streams as often. I think they keep skipping one. So I'll have to double check that because I don't know if I did an update recently on that, because a couple of times they've had like 2-3 week gaps, and then they run all their 3 weekly competitions on the 555 staking competition. So they give away about $3,000 a week on the Staker app. I guess they generate that from the fees that they earn when people stake on the Staker app. I should probably listen to Kareem. Kareem is what's he, their marketing director, something like that. Not marketing, people communications manager, something like that. And of course, I probably should listen to him a bit closer when he talks about the stuff on there. Yeah. Okay. Boom. All right, cool. There we are. 21.94 cents on Maxi. We've got 18.32 cents on Hex. We've got Hedron is at 1200. PLSD $3.31. And we've got what's our final one? PulseDoge at 1 cent. And P33 rocketing at moment 67. So we've got really a couple good charts doing pretty well at the moment. The rest of the market, of course, if we go to the rest of the market, is typically a sea of red at the moment on these tokens. So Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's typically red. Yeah, look at that. Red. So just, yeah. But still holding up pretty okay. The percentage decrease has gone down as well. If you come in the zone there, look at that. Woo! Like that. That's the old mouse button there. That's pretty hilarious. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to play around with there. It's not arcade. They're saying this is not an arcade channel. This is not a gamers channel. We're not on Twitch, man. Stop playing around. Look at this infinitely smallness here. Let's go to infinitely smallness. Look at it, infinitely smallness, infinitely bigness. Look at all the tokens there. Woohoo! That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty neat. That's like was it McDowell? Oh, I can't remember. McDowellian image or something. I thought we might be able to see Hex in there. Is Hex in there? Can we see Hex? Can we see Hex in here? Is Hex in there somewhere? I don't know. Where's Hex in there? I can't see Hex. No. Can't see Hex in there. Richard always does Hex on these, so I'm not sure what he does on there. People will probably think I'm going mad right now. They still do the weekly 5 drawing. They do, yeah. I keep reporting it on the community tab, but you know, when they keep skipping videos every week, the show has been skipping lately. Yeah, it has. Yeah. FOMO, what's it? FOMC meaning? Is that? Oh, you talking about the Federal Reserve? Is that what you're talking about with their meeting? We are all waiting for V2 stake. Oh man, are we waiting for Staker App version 2? We are. We are waiting for Staker App version 2, man. I can't wait for it. Hex, yes, please. Loved catching a live stream, says Hex, yes. Hey, me too. Glad you can make it. Cheers for your hard work. It's a pleasure, man. Peace out to you. Lots of love. Lots of Instagram love. Instagram love. For sure. I don't know why I do the Instagram love thing. Yeah, so that is true. Let's have a look at Liquid Loans, and I always check their Twitter via the page. There's lots of good info on this page. Honestly, they are doing a good job. We just have to be patient with their front end thing. What's it? 56 minutes ago. Cool. Right there and now. There's a raging. What's it? What? I did that. I'll turn the volume off. Not sure. Onto the moon. Light of the moon. What is this? It is possible that this feature is human search depending on as the sound messages. I'm not sure what this is all about. This from speaks to itself. Listen. I don't know. Is there something? I thought there's something about crypto here, but maybe not. Aliens. That's pretty funny. Haunted strategy. That's very cool. You're gonna be rich, boy. Hey, I've got a little short video that you can see this stuff on there. Incoming transmission. That's cool. Is he going to do something? That's cool. Hopefully we'll get some stuff from Haunted there. That's a nice little tease from Haunted. Very cool. Let me look here. So perhaps understand the most traders. When there's their money, instead find a good asset, hold it forever, and when you need to or want capital, use liquid loans to sell it. Yeah, that's true. But hit 6,000 subs. Come on, party. Oh, well, congratulations, Liquid Loans. That hit 6,000 subs there. Sacrifice set, or what's this? I'm not sure what that is. Sacrifice set. Oh, well, I thought we might have something there, but we don't. All right, let's go over to Maxi. 21.68 cents. Hex at the moment, 18.38 cents, but holding this nice uptrend. So a trend is your friend, and that's looking cool. Hey, we've got our pump curve in there now. That's because I moved it closer. That's hilarious. Hedron pretty flat, but once again the big pullback's been on. Got no momentum at the moment though, but a good DCA level possibly. But of course that's where it's at. Nice little doji there on PLSD at 331 holding up, and PulseDogecoin. This is not that's PulseDogecoin. This is PulseDoge, which is NFT. This is the one with the old Richard Hart wolf doggies on it, and of course that's out at 1 cent at the moment after having a big run up. That's a big run up there, so it's really pulled back down there. How much does it come back actually? Let's have a look at that. How much does it come back? 51%. So there we are. Let's come back 51, and fib there. So one could argue that's almost back to 78, so maybe it might get down, hit just under a cent there, so getting pretty close to okay position. Pick up some. All right, cool. And P33 rocking it at the moment, 67. And man, you really want one to buy at the top here. That would just be insane. I definitely wouldn't do it, but that's definitely climbing at the moment. It's all good when you're down here, but if you're up the top here, then the risk is on. Risk on, that's for sure. Let us get back to Maximus. We're going to roll out. Hey, we're up to 2 hours, so we're going to roll out here. I'm surprised we don't see more updates with Sacred. Feels like nothing for over a year. You know, and I did a video on their latest snapshots earlier, because you know, their sneak peeks. I put that on the community tab notice board here on Hex Token. Hopefully we'll get something soon. But yeah, just bring it on. They keep delaying it. I think they're adding features and changing things around. Obviously PulseChain's not here yet, but they don't have to. They could just let it out. They said they're going to let it out soon. And of course, then they can just activate the module. The PulseChain's like a module. Just activate it later on. So I think that's what they are trying to do. But we're still waiting for a staker app. Maybe we'll have a look at it overnight, and maybe we'll cover it tomorrow. Crypto Bubbles, check that, has Hex, and has Crypto Bubbles, check that has Hex, and Yahoo also. Okay, cool. DB says intergalactic space travel is lol. Yeah. All right, hey, we're going to wrap up 2 hours, folks. Wonderful. This is the second live stream of the day. Hex Token channel. And of course, your host, Superman. It's been a lot of fun, man. The community is getting really, really cool. We're growing all the time. 118 likes. Don't forget to smash out the likes on the way out. We're up to 118. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. That would be really, really cool. Also, finally, don't forget to get into Discords. Discourse here. We've got 303 members. Get in there. It's going to be real cool. Keep growing that as well. Crypto Bubbles is the best Hex HODL. Thanks for watching. And we're going to smile out there. Dinner time for me. All right. Thanks for the stream, says Prasad. Appreciate that. Thanks for the stream, says Lies Beneath. Now, peace, love, and respect the pump. Yeah, that's true. And Hex God Tiddle's in the house there. Nice. I'm going to smash out that. Thanks for watching as usual. Once again, if you're a Hex Token channel member, you know what to do. Smash out the emojis on the way out. That's what we always say. Hex God Tiddle's already done it. So just smash that out. Bam, 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 bam. Now all I've got to do now is decide what I'm going to have for dinner. Pretty much it. Hex Yes says, how quickly do you think PHEX will climb on price? Will it start at 0? Yeah, everything starts at 0 there. Hex Yes, it's going to start pretty quickly at some price though. We'll find that out. So it's actually not going. It's going to 0, but the next price is going to be something else much higher. So everything starts at 0, but suddenly it's going to jump to something else, and of course then the market will be volatile until it finds something that's happy with. That's what we're expecting to see. The admin bot runs though. Remember, it sets up all the liquidity. So cool. What else? Peace, says Hexodl. Peace to you, and woohoo, says A1. And good work. Hey, you're welcome. All right, let's post out these emojis. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the pump. There we are. Maxi, 21.68. Hex at 18.38. I will catch you in the next one. Take care now. I will see you later. Bye for now. Woohoo!